exciting episode of Let's Play Raincloud with me, Klaus Endomere. Today we're going to be working on a little, something that I said I'd work on many episodes ago. So, we built this little bridge, and I know for you guys it wasn't that long ago, probably last week at this point, but I did say in the exact next episode I was going to build the lava river that was going to run through it, and I was like, I haven't done it. Oops. Yeah, my episode plans don't go to plan most of the time. So yeah, over here originally was where my little blast furnace setup was, and that's where all the lava is going to be coming over. So we're going to be essentially, there's going to be two things built today. It's going to be the lava area, and if you notice, I carved out already this area, and it's been sat here for so long. It's ridiculous, because I carved it out like straight after that episode, and I just kind of left it here. But the other thing I was going to do was, just thinking about it, because, the lava generally doesn't generate sort of naturally here, and if it does, it's sort of weird, and it's like in a pool, whereas here I want sort of it looked natural coming out like as a river. So what naturally generates lava, and lots of lava? Yes, the Nether. That's not my Nether portal. The Nether portal is weird, and I've had to explain this to a lot of people. The reason I made the Nether portal in the shape it is because it makes people uncomfortable. And if you look at it just there, the first thing you notice, it'll set a lot of a lot of people's compulsions off, because it's not square, and also there's that bit, which I didn't do intentionally. I'll have to say, I didn't do intentionally. But, like, the portal was supposed to be 10 by 10. It's not. It's 10 by 11. And I accidentally did that. And just, these aren't, they don't match on both sides. It doesn't match the top one. And, like, there are bits off. And on the other side, it's even worse. So, just looking at it, like, sets everything off about a Minecrafter. And I've had to explain that to so many people. Yeah. But yeah, so I was thinking, this elevated area, this area here, this elevated area, I'm going to have sort of like a drain that's just spewing out lava. And yeah, if I had that, then it would sort of give a reason for there to be lava here. So I'm going to probably push this back a bit. Let's do that right now. And push it back, and we'll create like sort of like a drain system right here, so we can have the lava sort of just pouring out of it, and then just pouring down here, and then it'll sort of go. I'm probably not gonna have flowing lava in a lot of places. I mean, this area will be flowing because it'll flow down into this, and then it'll be flowing around the edges, but that's probably about it. So yeah, I am going to start work on this now, and yeah, I'll get back to you when I've got something done. This isn't all what we're building today. There's another component. There's another planned component. It depends if I can actually get this done, because I was originally planning to start recording a bit earlier, but I've tweeted out a photo of what actually happened to my Minecraft, and yeah, it's weird. I didn't know how to fix it, so I scoured the internet and that kind of deal. So yeah, I'm starting like 4 or 5 hours late, and yeah, I don't have that much time on my hands just today, because I want to do the consistent recording of the day before and that kind of deal. So yeah. Anyway, I will get this done, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so I've done a little mock-up of the drain, and I originally wanted to do something that was like a throwback to something like a Super Mario pipe, but then I couldn't get the slabs to, the slabs don't work sideways, so it doesn't work that way. But yeah, so we've kind of just opted for just what I think is a drain. Obviously, the bars should go down as well, but yeah, it's really hard to get the liquid to flow out if it's down. So, all right, let's put in the lava. I've got my potion of fire resistance, and we'll put one there. Hopefully, it'll flow out that way. We'll put one. Ooh, oh dear. Okay, it'll flow out this. Oh, I'm in it. Okay, we'll do that. Let's. I think we should put one right there too. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, you see, it's sort of flowing out. It's pushing against the side. It's fine. And yeah, we'll just get to. I think we'll level this one as well. We'll start filling out this whole area with it, and it's just a matter of getting it done, I guess, now, because we've got to fill in every single block. Yeah, it's quite a hassle, but we've got a source in the Nether, so let's do this. Alright, so I'm gonna get a bit more of this done. I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so we're back after, wow, strenuous work. This area is bigger than it looks. I'm absolutely serious. This river just running through here, wow, it took me maybe 6-7 trips to the Nether refilling on the lava buckets, and wow, I mean, these trips were what, about 4 or 5 stacks worth of buckets. Yeah, and yeah, there were some problems like over there, which I will end up all over to and show you guys the problems I encountered. So this area is nice and smooth with a little, just a little cascade down here, and then it becomes so much worse. Just no. And then there's this massive hole right there. Let me paint a picture of what happened. So as I was trying to fill this area in with lava, which looks relatively smooth, creepers stuck up behind me and just creeped me several times. As in, that hole is just huge now. I decided not to fill it up with dirt because I didn't have the dirt on me, and just instead just put some lava around it and let the lava flow. Probably not the best idea, but you get it. Over here as well, the reason why this doesn't look like it's very uniform is because this area had a sort of, there was water in it, and it had frozen, and this is where I first started harvesting ice, which let's see if the zombie is clever enough to get. Yeah, the zombie is clever enough to get over. But yeah, this is where I first started harvesting ice, and it has gone down several levels before I stopped because the ice was a little hard to get to after a while. So yeah, and I hadn't realized, I hadn't gone back and filled it in. So this area was much lower than the ocean level, which caused problems. Lots and lots of problems, because this area was now essentially a hole, and this area was flat. So at the time I got to about here, I realized that it was at two different levels. I'm like, oh god, no. So instead of going back and redoing the whole level thing, I just kind of went with it. It's a bit uneven, but it will serve as a moat, and it will serve as a faux moat. And to just to increase the. Oh, you go in the lava. There we go. So this area is still sort of it's still vulnerable because you can essentially do that, and you're on the island, and I can't really help that except if I guess if I do this, just to put torches along the edge to stop it from freezing. But yeah, it's sort of like a showman's piece essentially. It's not really supposed to have any significant advantage, I guess. And just to reiterate that, I'm I'm gonna spend the rest of the episode building a watchtower, watching over this area so it doesn't get attacked. It doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about it. I'm just essentially just this area that I've leveled off. I'm just gonna make a watchtower and just to look over this area. I mean, I've got a cool design in mind, and it's sort of been inspired by something that I've been watching lately, which is an anime. And just in the anime, there's one spellcaster which, when she casts a spell, it's actually quite cool looking. So I'm going to use that as a bit of inspiration, and instead of having a normal watchtower that has archers, I'm just gonna have it so it has like a magic circle on the outside and uses targets magic, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna build a bit of it, and we'll get back to you guys. Alright, so we're back, and during the building of this, I realized something, because I normally, when I'm building, I sort of look over the clips that I've already done, and just to assess dribs and drabs, this and that. And I came to realize that I hadn't recorded the mic audio from the last video. It was just basically, just me going like this, and just silence. Just sometimes pointing, sometimes doing this, and I was like, okay, this is fairly unusable. Next. So yeah. If you notice, this video today is going to be slightly shorter than usual, and I mean a lot shorter, because the middle clip was explaining what I was doing and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's weird, but anyway, so this is the final product. I know it doesn't look like any tower that anyone has ever seen before, simply because it's sort of a brainchild of mine. No one's ever gonna get into my brain anyway. Let's face it. If you did, you'd probably come out a lunatic. Anyway, so what the composition of it is? It's just a normal stand, and over here. Oops. I better show that middle bit. Oh. Well, that's gone fairly well. I think it should do. But anyway, if you notice that middle bit, if you can look right there, it's actually not connected. I was sort of trying to emulate like a floating power crystal, and I hadn't brought it up high enough. Yeah. And by the time I realized I already built the structure around it, I'm like, oh god, that's not good. Anyway, so yeah, that's it's supposed to be sort of like a mage tower. You know, any sort of that kind of game, you'll have a mage tower, and it's just crystals floating around it. In this case, packed ice crystals, a little bowl for the power crystal to sit in, and then just a natural tower. There's no way to get into this structure, mainly because I didn't want anyone getting into it. And I've lit up the middle bit, which is hollow, ironically. And yeah, so we're gonna end up all over there and show you guys a little bit around, because I know this episode is going to be a bit shorter otherwise, so yeah. Ooh, there's also something else I can mention as well, since we got a bit of time. You know how I do things, and for the longer view of you guys will know that it's... Oh wow, that was really close. It's basically go big or go home for me, and a lot of the pranks reflect this. They're way over the top, and they're just like so unnecessary, and this is what frustrates a lot of people. And recently I've taken upon myself a project that even I have basically gone, oh dear. And I'm not talking about the purple block farm, because that's... Yes, I know that's sort of wait, did I hear a endermite? Oh, yeah, I've been getting a lot of those recently. Mainly because I suspect I'm using the ender pearls too much. But yeah, down there you can see it's all lit, it's all hollow, and yeah. Over here is a little bowl, the crystal, and over around here is just the other floating crystals that you can shoot out and like, hit the enemy, that kind of deal. Yeah. So yeah, going back to the talk, this is the tower, by the way, and the lava lake going around. Well, it's sort of lava lake, more like a lava river, yes. But yeah, so there's that, And yeah, we've completed the 2 projects for today, and that's how I kind of want the episodes. Anyway, I'm wow, so easily distracted. Going back to the original topic, I have taken upon myself a very, very big project, even bigger than the pepper block farm, and it's to create a wither skeleton, wither skull skeleton farm. Wither skulls? No, it's a wither skeleton farm. Yeah, there we go. It's a wither skeleton farm. Sorry, it's wither. What? Wither skull. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I'll show you guys since we've got a bit of time, and the reason I say it's much bigger than anything that I've undertaken before is because I will be digging out a 400 by 400 by 125 block of the Nether. And yeah, I know a lot of it is gonna be, it's already taken away, and yes, I am very thankful of that, but 400 by 400 is already just one single layer of 400 by 400, like 1,600. No, it's way higher than that. Wait a minute, I wonder what it's that for. Yeah, it's much higher than 1,600. I have to do some calculations on that part. Where is this place? Where is it? I think it's this way. So, as you can see, I just came out of our Nether portal for the 3 Musketeers, and right here is a triple junction. Yeah, a triple junction. I'm not sure if that one counts, but at least we've got a double junction right here. I've seen wither skeletons spawn here, and I've seen them spawn here. I think I've also seen them spawn over here as well. But there's also another junction down here this way, which is kind of really nice. But I'm not sure if this one counts, because I've never seen one spawn here before. So I've already done some measurements, and here we go. There's a wither skeleton right there. I just need him to come towards me so I don't hit the pigman. Oh wow, he just straight ass murdered the pigman. Anyway, but yeah, so this is where the farm is gonna be, and I am essentially, instead of doing the whole slabbing or the lavering of the Nether, because we might miss some and that kind of deal, I am going to take everything that you can see away, all of it. So I've started to hoard some of the iron coming from the iron farm, and essentially I'm gonna do like my own stash of iron picks. And there's a wither skeleton here. That's weird. That's odd. Never seen that before. Anyway, so yeah, I am essentially going to be doing that in the background if I'm not doing anything, and I might honestly sometimes when I stream on Saturdays, if you know about that, I'll probably be streaming that because it's a lot of digging. There is a heck of a lot of digging, and I am just going to, well, we're heading back now, so I'm just gonna let's see. I'm trying to do some mental arithmetic, and I'll be honest, it's been a while. My brain isn't what it used to be. 400 by 400, so it's around 160,000 per layer, something like that. Let me just double check the maths here, but I do believe it is. Yeah, 160,000. That's from one layer. Like, it's 400 wide, 400 length, and then the height is 125. So 160,000 per layer, and I might be doing 2, like just running along and doing 2 at a time. Yeah, 320,000 blocks in 2 layers, and we've got 60 of those. give or take. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, but hopefully I'll be able to get it done within years, I'm guessing. But yeah, so that's my plans, and I won't be making videos of that until we actually get to the building of the wither farm. So yeah, and I just wanted to mention that because that's what I'll be doing in the background. So yeah, thank you for joining me today, guys. I know it's been sort of a weird episode and there's been bits and bobs missing from it, and I do apologize for that. It's just stupid old me, dim old me, forgot to record the audio for for the second to last clip. And is that a creeper? Look, there's a creeper in your storage. There's a creeper in your storage there, system. Manner of storing, sorry. But yeah, this lava river is in place now, and the watchtower is in place. I'll probably do some changing of it on and off cam. Well, probably just mostly off camera. But next time we'll be doing something a little different. Well, it's still be building, and we'll probably be building something that has a bit of purpose to it. So yeah, thank you for joining me today, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.